Welcome to Keto Life Support, where we make your keto life sustainable, fun, and low stress. I'm Kim Howerton, and I'll be coming to you weekly with some of my keto besties to bring you the practical, real-world keto advice that you need. Quick disclaimer, I am not a doctor, and even if we do have a doctor in the house from time to time, he or she is not your doctor, and nothing we say on this show should be taken as medical advice. Always check in with a trusted medical professional about your own personal medical concerns.
Hello and welcome to Keto Life Support. This is Kim Howerton. This is episode number 128. Just a really short one today because I've got something I need to get off my chest, which is every time I go to a conference or a meetup or something, and somebody posts a picture from the conference that has people in it that were at the conference, some can't use the word without using a bad word type of person will invariably make some sort of comment on Facebook or Instagram or somewhere that's something like, wow, I don't think those people are doing that diet, or gosh, those people really aren't very thin. It's like, oh, and I was being polite in those pretend responses. They're usually pretty mean. It makes me so upset. Now, once upon a time, it was me they were talking about. I mean, they might still be talking about me, but I was in a picture from a conference about 5 years ago where I was goofing around with a bunch of my friends. We were having a good time. And somebody turned it into a meme about how we were all fat. And it was really hurtful. And now I see it happening to attendees of these conferences. And it boggles my mind because I'm like, who do you think this conference is for? Are only afters allowed to go out in the world? No. The afters don't need this conference or this information or this support anywhere near as much as the people just starting their journey. You don't know where they came from. They may have already lost 300 pounds by the time they got up the courage to go to this event. And now you are being a dick. I'm just going to say it and saying these things to them. And it is unacceptable to me. And so, I don't know, part of me worries that by putting this information out in the world, that it may make people feel more self-conscious and not want to come to these events. But I just want to say that at the actual events, no one has ever, in my experience, been anything but kind and loving and supportive and welcoming. That all bodies are welcome. That any place on your journey, you are welcome. That if you fell off and you're trying to get back on, you are welcome. If you are self-conscious and struggling, you are welcome. If you are an after and your body is everything you ever hoped it could be, you are welcome. Everyone is welcome at events. And if you need special considerations in terms of your mobility, they will make them for you. Just contact them. So I want everyone that needs support and help and encouragement and insight and learning to come to any event they want to and know that they will be welcomed with open arms and will not be given side eye and shunned and rejected. They will be loved. Unfortunately, can't say the same thing about the internet. And so, yeah, it's true that sometimes people make comments about other people's bodies on the internet. But let me say that for every one of those comments I've ever seen, I've seen 20 telling that person to shut it. So, you know, the internet's a bit of a cesspool. I can't really do anything about that I am aware of. If I find out I can, I will try. But I just wanted to say that if you're somebody who purses their lips, makes some sort of judgment about attendees at various events or people in a picture or anybody else's body but yours, I want you to keep that an inside voice and maybe work on removing that voice from your head. I know. If you think those thoughts, and I'm going to be honest, like those thoughts can run through my head sometimes. What they are, in fact, though, is a judgment about yourself. Those negative thoughts about other people, they're a judgment about yourself. And when you have those negative thoughts about other people, you have to think, wow, I'm really mean to myself and I'm taking it out on other people. And as you work on your self-kindness, if you work on your self-love, then you will hopefully, if your heart is good, stop thinking those things and certainly stop saying them. You can stop saying them today. You can stop typing them today, and you should. But I don't really think most of these people are actually on this channel. So I'm speaking to everybody else to give them the support and validation they need to come out. Show yourself in whatever form you're in and get the love and support that you need. And we will all fight against the haters together. All right, guys. Just a quick one today, but it was gnawing at me.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Keto Life Support. Want more information? Want show notes? Want to suggest a topic? Just head over to ketolifesupport.com. That's where all that kind of thing can go on. By the way, I have a request. If you could go to your podcast host and hit subscribe, we would really, really appreciate it. And what would be even more awesome is if you could write a review. And what would be even more awesome than that is if you could write like a really flattering review. Just asking, you do you. All right. So thanks so much for joining us. I'm thrilled that you're part of the Keto fam. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.